child restraint system is a seat that designed to be put in vehicles specifically for children with certain weight and height. But most of the parents in Malaysia do not even care about the usage of child restraint system or CRS for their children's safety. The study of child restraint system CRS usage in vehicle entering Klang Valley divided into 5 different observation variables, which is CRS usage, CRS position in vehicle, incorrect installation, gender of driver towards unrestrained and restrained children in CRS, seatbelt wearing, compliance of driver with CRS usage. This observation was being done before and during OPS Selamat. 83.11% were not restrained before OPS Selamat and only 16.9% restrained before OPS Selamat. Even during OPS Selamat, the result not likely change either. 87.5% children not restrained during OPS Selamat and only 12.5% restrained during OPS Selamat. This result show that most children were not properly restrained while they were travelling in vehicles. The next variable observation is CRS position in vehicle. There is 2 different positions for CRS in vehicle, which is front passenger seat and rear passenger seat. There are 3 types of CRS, which is type 0, type 1 and type 2. 9.9% type 0 CRS is placed in front passenger seat, 84.2% CRS of type 1 placed in front passenger seat, and 5.9% type 2 CRS was placed in front passenger seat. 8.9% for type 0 CRS were placed in rear passenger seat, followed by 83.9% for type 1 and 7.1% for type 2. This result shows that most of the driver placed their CRS in the front passenger seat, but the correct way and safe to install the CRS is on the rear passenger seat. It is because most of the vehicles nowadays are equipped with passenger airbag. This observation variable show that nearly half of 100% driver likely to put their CRS in front passenger seat, which is 47.42%. It shows that it's really wrong and not safe. The fourth observation variable is gender of driver towards unrestrained and restrained children in CRS. Even it's before or during the OPS Selamat, female driver, which is 98%. The last observation variable is seatbelt wearing compliance of driver with CRS usage. The variable was observed with 4 different data, which are not belted driver but use CRS is 86.2%, and not belted driver but not use CRS is 13.8%. Next, belted driver but use CRS is 85.3%, and belted driver but not use CRS is 14.7%. The total of 2,135 children were observed in 1,461 vehicles during the observation. The using rate of CRS is extremely low in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum and hi to my dedicated lecturer and my fellow friends. Today, I am Muhammad Jabri Aqil bin Johari will present to you about compliance of seat belt wearing. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or known as NHTSA, seat belt wearing are the most effective traffic safety device for preventing death and injury. It has been found to effectively reduce the probability of being killed by 40 to 50% for drivers and front passengers. There are only 3 steps that could save your life. Only simple step. Pull it, buckle it, enjoy. It is as simple as been told. Alright, next, I will move on to compliance of seatbelt wearing facts stated in Myros research. Wearing a seatbelt can reduce the risk of car crash, serious injury by 50%. Secondly, risk of a front passenger being killed in frontal collision increased by 70%, and rear passenger is 32 to 44%. Next, number of driver and passenger wearing seatbelt during OPS and after decreasing time by time. Lastly, people between the ages of 16 and 24 are less likely to wear seatbelt, and male are less likely to wear seatbelt than females do. Furthermore, I would love to move on to benefits of wearing seatbelt in a vehicles. The first one is hospital bills. It is because wearing seatbelt could reduce your injury if there is any accident. So, if there is no accident, there is no need to pay for expensive treatment. Next is lost wages, because you won't have to leave your job unpaid just because you cannot go to your work fitly. Next is pain and suffering, which it could reduce or minimize the pain if you are wearing seatbelt. Lastly, other losses such as your belonging like phone, laptop, that might get broken when there is any accident occur. Alright, this is donut chart where wearing seatbelt could reduce risk of death in car crash for 45%. From the research that have been made, estimated 7,000 to 8,000 from 30 million population in Malaysia die on the road every year. It is sad to be here because it is not a small number of people. A lot of people lose their life just because of their ego in not wearing seatbelt. Last but not least, I will end my presentation with one important motto when you are in any vehicles. Remember this: your lives are matter to others. That's it from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sekarang saya akan terangkan tentang National Speed Reduction Strategy, iaitu strategi pengurangan kelajuan nasional. Kempen Keselamatan Jalan Raya Nasional yang dikendalikan oleh Jabatan Keselamatan Jalan Raya Kementerian Pengangkutan telah dilancarkan sempena perayaan Tahun Baru Cina 2016. Ini adalah usaha kolaborasi oleh semua agensi berkaitan keselamatan jalan raya, termasuk Kementerian Kerja Raya, Kementerian Kesihatan, Kementerian Dalam Negeri, NGO dan sektor swasta, bertujuan untuk mengurangkan jumlah kemalangan, kecederaan dan kematian di jalan raya semasa musim perayaan. Institut Penyelidikan Keselamatan Jalan Raya Malaysia (MIROS) diarahkan untuk mengkaji keberkesanan intervensi keselamatan jalan raya yang dilakukan semasa OPS Selamat 8. Salah satu intervensi adalah mengurangkan kelajuan di jalan. Objektif bagi kajian yang dilakukan adalah untuk menentukan kelajuan operasi kenderaan bagi peratus yang ke-85 dan minimum kelajuan di lokasi yang dipilih semasa dan selepas OPS Selamat 8 2016. Yang kedua, untuk mengkaji kepatuhan pengguna jalan raya terhadap kelajuan berkurang di persekutuan dan jalan negeri di Malaysia. Ada dua kaedah yang digunakan untuk kajian ni, iaitu yang pertama primary data, yang kedua secondary data. Primary data ni dia on-site observation, so dia buat kajian tu dekat, buat pemerhatian tu dekat site tu lah, dekat tapak tu. So kriteria penting untuk lokasi sampel adalah adanya tanda had laju. Lawatan tapak yang luas dilakukan sebelum lokasi dipilih. Satu-satunya lokasi dengan tanda had laju dengan ruang tepi jalan yang cukup akan dipilih. Kelajuan aliran bebas adalah digunakan dalam kajian ini. Kelajuan aliran bebas adalah ukuran kelajuan perjalanan kenderaan yang tidak terjejas oleh kenderaan lain. Tinjauan dilakukan di pinggir jalan dengan menggunakan alat pengesar radar laju. Jalan minimum antara kenderaan dalam aliran lalu lintas 3 saat untuk mengukur bebas kelajuan, tetapi jurang masa sekurang-kurangnya 4 saat. Setiap kenderaan data laju per jalur diambil selama 2 jam pada setiap lokasi yang meliputi sebelum papan tanda had laju dan selepas papan tanda had laju. Pengumpulan data dilakukan selama 1 jam sebelum dan selepas tanda-tanda kelajuan, mengumpulkan bacaan kelajuan 2 jam di setiap lokasi. So gambar tu dia menggambarkan pemerhatian laman web. Okay, so tinjauan dilakukan dalam cuaca baik, waktu lalu lintas di luar puncak untuk membolehkan secara bebas bacaan aliran kelajuan. Semua jenis kenderaan termasuk roda 2 direkodkan. Tapi untuk tinjauan analisis hanya untuk roda dan kenderaan berat yang disertakan. Kenderaan roda 2 seperti basikal dan motosikal dikecualikan kerana ciri-ciri kelajuannya tidak homogen seperti kenderaan 4 roda. Untuk secondary data, campur tangan yang dicadangkan oleh Kementerian Kerja Raya ini dilakukan di seluruh negara. Oleh itu, setiap jalan di persekutuan dan negeri layak menjadi contoh. Tapi pemilihan sampel mestilah representatif meliputi jalan persekutuan dan negeri di semenanjung Malaysia. Senarai semua jalan persekutuan sedang dipertimbangkan dalam kajian ini, tetapi keutamaan diberikan kepada jalan utama yang menghubungkan bandar-bandar besar yang digunakan oleh pengguna jalan raya melajung ke kampung halaman mereka. Untuk kajian ni, sampel jalan yang diambil di 12 kawasan. 6 dekat jalan federal, 5 dekat jalan state. Untuk graf yang sebelah kanan, yang atas tu dia tunjukkan graf mean speed for federal roads. Kelajuan mean untuk jalan persekutuan. Yang bawah tu pula graf kelajuan mean untuk jalan negeri. Jadi untuk jalan persekutuan ada 6 jalan, jalan negeri ada 5 sampel jalan. Untuk yang graf sebelah kiri pula, graf menunjukkan graf pematuhan had laju di jalan persekutuan dan negeri. Jadi analisis berasingan dilakukan untuk jalan persekutuan dan negeri. Hasil dibentangkan berdasarkan pada kelajuan persen yang ke-85, kelajuan mean, peratusan kenderaan yang mematuhi dengan had laju yang dicatatkan dan peratusan kenderaan mematuhi kelajuan tambah yang dicatatkan. Allowance 10 km per jam. Beberapa jalan persekutuan telah mengubah had laju yang dipaparkan semasa OPS Selamat. Sementara kebanyakan jalan raya negeri tidak mengubah papan tanda had laju.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NATASHA binti ABDUL and I will explain about the effect of road safety information among road users. The first one is road crashes. Based on the statistic released by the Royal Malaysia Police (PDRM), year 2017 recorded 6,740 deaths due to road crashes as compared to 7,152 deaths as recorded in the previous year 2016. This has shown a reduction of 412 deaths or approximately 6%. Although there is a reduction, the effort should be continued and further concentrated to achieve the target of fatality reductions of 50% by year 2020 as aspired in the Road Safety Plan 2014 to 2020. The next one is motorcyclist proper helmet use. The observational activity was carried out before and after the implementation of enforcement program. The rate for motorcyclists' proper helmet use regardless of position had risen from 56% before enforcement program to 84% and 91% after enforcement program in SMK Bandar Baru Bangi 2. The third one is road safety news and information during the OPS period during Hari Raya Aidilfitri. The findings showed a decrease from 352 road safety information disseminated before OPS to 320 road safety information disseminated during OPS. The reduction of road safety information could due to less news on car crash or accidents as only 257 deaths were reported. This could be due to the awareness that the respondents have during the OPS as media via televisions, radio and newspaper, and the most popular social media is Facebook. The next one is pedestrian crashes around school areas. International Road Assessment Program (IRAP) star rating methodology is proven to be very useful in predicting the risk of pedestrian crashes around school areas, where pedestrian crashes at schools reduced by 75% 80% and 37% respectively. Research findings from this study result for each school area as well as suggestion of high impact countermeasure to improve safety condition. The last one is red light running occurrence. The study aims to investigate red light running occurrence at proposed location for AWAS, which is Awareness Automated Safety System for Red Light Running. With objective is to obtain the number of accident and violation before the installation and after the installation at the new location, as well as to examine factors influencing red light violation in terms of engineering and environment, behavior and vehicle factors. Overall violation rate of 3.38%, which much lower than previous research by Hauer et al. 2014, whereby the baseline violation rate was 4.29%. Other vehicle types are the highest violator with 4.44%, followed by cars 3.39% and motorcycles 3.05%. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next point is traffic volume profile. First, aim and objective of the study. To determine the traffic volume trends during and after the OPS program and to investigate the effectiveness of the heavy vehicle banning strategy during the program conducted by the enforcement agency. For the data collection, the data collection involved two stages via secondary data and primary data. Secondary data. Classified traffic volume data will be collected from two different agencies, which are HPU and MHA. Secondary data from Highway Planning Unit will be extracted from the Road Traffic Volume Malaysia (RTVM) report, which is in this study will be using the 2014 edition. The data in the report is based on the manual counting at the census station across Malaysia, including Sabah and Sarawak. Traffic volume data will be extracted from the report and compared with the traffic volume data collected manually at the site during OPS Selamat and during the normal day. Second is primary data collection. The selection of a location at Federal Road is based on an arterial road that has widely been used to travel from the city centers to their preferred destination. It is basically the road from Kuala Lumpur towards north, south, and east of Peninsular Malaysia. Next, traffic volume by time category. The traffic volume count was conducted during and after OPS Selamat period, capturing traffic volume during morning and evening peak hours coupled with morning and evening off-peak hours. The approach is used to determine the high traffic volume in relation to time category. The analysis shows that on the overall basis, 53% of road users prefer to travel during the morning and evening of peak hours compared to the peak hours both during the normal days after OPS Selamat and during OPS Selamat period. Okay, for the percentage traffic volume by vehicle type, in terms of vehicle classification, it is found out that cars, MPV, vans monopolize the road with the composition of 83%, followed by motorcycle 11%, lorries with 2 axles 3%, lorries with 3 axles 1%, and bus 1%. Okay, for the conclusion, the study is based on the hypothesis that traffic volume is expected to increase during the festive season. The study reveals that traffic volume indeed shows an increasing trend at the study location between 6% to 12%. It also proved that seasonal effects do give an effect on traffic exposure. Car, MPV, van and motorcycles are dominating the traffic composition with a total of 94%, while the remaining consists of lorries with 2 exits, lorries with 3 exits and bus. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SHAZRINA binti ABDUL from section 4, and I'm going to present about compliance of helmet wearing. First, I'm going to present about helmet legislation. Helmet legislation can increase the rate of helmet use. Helmet legislation has been proven to increase the rate of helmet use and subsequently can reduce the rate of head injury that can associate with death. Secondly, I'm going to present about an accident record. In Malaysia, number of motorcyclists killed or seriously injured due to head injuries sustained during an accident are steadily increasing. It said so by PDRM in 2010. Next, I'm going to tell you about the last year's statistic. Last year, according to police statistics, out of 7,152 people who died in road accident and 4,484 people, which is 62.7% of them, were motorcyclists. The high number of fatalities involving motorcyclists does not come as a surprise, considering that motorcycles make up half of the vehicles on Malaysian road. Okay, next I'm going to present about OPS Bersepadu. OPS Bersepadu has encouraged people to wear helmet. Government has introduced an annual integrated enforcement program called OPS Bersepadu beginning in 2001 to encourage people to wear helmets on road. Okay, next I'm going to present about positive change after OPS Bersepadu had been done. Positive change in the rate of proper helmet wearing and the use of non-certified half-shell helmet during the OPS is brightly can be seen. Next, I'm going to present about type of helmet that can be used and cannot be used. The first one is the open one, which is this one, open face. And the second one is the full face, which is this one. And the third one, which is the half shell, it is like this. And non-certified half-shell helmet cannot be used on the road. And the next one is the modular one, and off-road, and the dual sport. Next, I'm going to present about the type of strapping. This is the correct way to strap to use the strap. We can buckle to push the plastic tab into the buckle to close it. And the proper one is the right one, the improper one is the wrong one, and no strapping helmet is absolutely wrong. And that's it from me. Thank you.